This football season was definitely, one I will never forget as a coach.
At the start of the year, we were pushing very hard because we all had the end goal in mind. We knew where we needed to be, and it seems when you start a year, you're so far away from that.
I really enjoyed myself this whole year. It's a great group of guys, great group of young kids, young men actually.
The difference between this year and a lot of previous years was that we were just so organized with daily practice schedules, and we had so many coaches that it was almost an overabundance of resources.
Our coaching staff, I felt, was a very good coaching staff for this level. We have a lot of combined years of football.
Coaches are amazing. This is unbelievable this year.
Here the coaches like to develop a real brotherhood. I'd like to thank the coaching staff for making me who I was and helping me out.
So looking at the preseason, whether right from camp into our early practice schedule, because we had a lot of new faces, both for players and coaching staff, we didn't know what we had.
Practices are, generally are the most important thing to us. We always say playing in the game is the easy part. Practice is definitely the hardest part.
Practices were a busy time for us as a coaching staff. There was a lot to cram into a 2-hour period.
When I practice with the defensive line, we practice at a high level of intensity. I want my guys to be the best, and to be the best, my philosophy is you have to practice like the best. You have to practice full speed. You have to practice all out, just as if it was in a game, because you practice like you play. Working hard, got a long ways to go yet. They want to be champions, they better work. Let's go!
We have our basic practice night. We're going to get right into easy ups. I need to talk to you about some fundamentals stuff, also picking up on the film. For everybody else, let's just get to work. Go!
Everything we do during the week is working to win, working to get our players better, to be better prepared. We try not to be negative, we try to be positive, but also realists. We push, 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 with our goal being to have our players better and our team better prepared.
Pad levels down, good hands, good shot. Let's go.
Engage him and drive him back. Shuffle over. You come up to the last guy. Hit and throw a move. Ole's gonna try and plant you in the ground. You end up on the ground, you owe me push-ups. I view football as a war. I view it as a fight. And when you go into a fight, you expect to win and you do whatever it takes to win. And I expect my guys to have that philosophy. I expect my guys to believe in themselves to the point where no man is gonna beat them. If they ain't ready, plant them, okay?
Bounce the bunch left, fill the far, 34 power, on three, ready?
The coaches' meetings were the time where the coaching staff got together.
We get together typically before every practice. Sometimes we'll get together even on our off nights.
We each kind of talk about what we want to look at or what we want to accomplish with our group of guys. Then the offensive coordinators and the defensive coordinators will talk about what they want to accomplish as a whole.
It was almost, I'd say, well over double the time we put into those meetings in actual practice time on the field.
And really the best thing that our coaches meetings give us is we all get a chance to get a feel for where the club is today, where we think we need to be to win, and our ideas to how we get us there.
We as a coaching staff, I can't emphasize this enough, how serious the coaches' meetings were.
We take it very seriously what we do.
As a staff, we take our coaching meetings very seriously.
It's of utmost seriousness when we're at the meetings.
Oh, we take them incredibly serious.
We would never fool around at all. It's just, we got a job to do and we're there to do it.
Okay guys, we got a big game coming up, so let's see if we can figure out 5 keys to this game, 5 things we need to go over with this team. All right, anybody got an idea for the first?
Concentration.
Concentration, that's a good one, guys. Concentration. What else can we use, guys?
Discipline. If they're not disciplined, they ain't gonna get nothing done. Discipline is what it takes to win. Write it down, coach. Discipline. Discipline!
All right. Discipline sounds good to me. Okay, what is the next thing that we need to be successful for this game, gentlemen?
A championship team can persevere. Perseverance should be up there, coach.
Hey, attaboy!
Perseverance. Sounds good to me, boys. Excellent. So we're at 3, gentlemen. Does anybody have what our 4th one should be?
Shucks, coach, I've got it.
What's that, Mike?
Sportsmanship.
Coach Kelly wants sportsmanship. Sportsmanship it is.
Jesus, Kelly. Typical offensive coordinator.
That a boy, Mike. Okay, gentlemen, we need one more. We got to have one more big one. Okay, think hard, guys. We got to come up with something good to hammer it home for these guys.
About time. Welcome to the party.
Somebody has an idea.
4 key points to complete a game: concentration, discipline, perseverance, and sportsmanship. Guys, I think that's enough for one night. Let's go home.
This season was certainly an interesting year. We started out this summer, in Richmond, with a group of kids that we weren't sure what direction things were going to go in.
At the end of that game, I didn't have a sense whether we were that good or they were that bad. The next week against Victoria when we realized, yep, it looks like we're going to be a good team this year, because the Victoria squad was apparently one of the better teams in the VMFL, and they couldn't handle us.
I was, going into those first couple exhibition games, I was impressed. It kind of confirmed within me that we do have a good shot this year, that we do have that foundation and that core talent, that we can do something special this year.
Huge run on the play by number 26.
We thought we had an excellent club. We thought we were deep across the board. We thought we were great at the talent positions. We thought we were deep at both O&D line and deep across the board. But it wasn't until the first home preseason game against the VMFL that as a staff and as a group, we felt we could really go somewhere.
Touchdown, Giants! Number 26, Josh Hayden. The offensive MVP for the Chilliwack Giants is number 26, Josh Hayden. The defensive MVP is number 21, Ari Nakagawa. And now Wayne will award the midgets with the first ever Chili Bowl trophy. Let's give them a hand, everybody.
As far as what I feel and think about this 2009 Chilliwack Giants midget team from a coach's perspective, I can't ask anything more of a team. They are probably the most dedicated, most respectful group of young men, almost too nice to a point sometimes. Never coached a football team of nice guys like this in my entire life, which is not what you normally see. But something about these players, when they go out on that field, that the switch changes and they're not nice guys anymore. They will rip you apart as soon as look at you. But that's only on the field.
Week 3, we go on the road against Meadow Ridge, and we faced what was going to be the first of a lot of adversity that we faced that year. We lose a running back early on.
The rest of the team refused to go down in that game, even though we were down early and we were actually losing, which is not something these guys are used to. They proved a lot to us. They bounced back. They picked up the slack.
What they showed us that game and what they would continue to show us for the rest of the year is there was a lot of character in this group.
The type of game that you need in a season, at that point in the season, to grow together, to overcome some adversity, because at that point we hadn't really faced much. And to really build a championship team, you have to have adversity. we went into Kelowna, and I mean, I know technically it was a win, but the game against Kelowna opened some eyes.
That was pretty much the turning point of, look, we're not invincible. We need to stick together and help each other out when the team is down, pick each other up, and that was kind of the defining moment in the regular season, was our team becoming the Giants.
When Sheldon's mom passed away, it was really tough on us. Sheldon's one of my offensive linemen, and that day was tough. We went to the funeral in the morning and then had the game in the afternoon. The other club gave us a moment of silence for Sheldon's family and for our team prior to the game. I was really proud of him to want us to play, for him to want to play and play as hard and as well as he did. I think it was a testament to him. The play that Mike and I both look back at the season and that chuckle with is we were at home against Meadow Ridge.
And it was a bit of a grudge match in our rematch game with them. You know, we're trying to beat these guys up because they were a pretty chippy team. They're a little bit dirty and a little bit mouthy. And one of their big defensive linemen got into it with the wrong guy on our team. He got into it with Tyler Oldendorf.
I mean, Oldendorf's an outstanding player, and this kid just wasn't. But he's jawing with him and getting right in his face, and as a group, we kind of look at each other like, who is this guy?
And, you know, I could tell Tyler was mad, and I'm standing right beside Coach Sharp, and Coach Sharp is looking at me, and the two guys are jawing back and forth. And it was just one of those things where I immediately called the play, and I said, Darren, we're running right at that guy. And he kind of said, you know, curse, yeah, we are.
So we run a standard 4 power, which goes right up the right tackle behind Oldendorf.
And then I tell everybody, guys, watch this. Just watch this. And so word spread fast. We're going right at this guy. Before the snap of the ball, we have guys on our sidelines yelling at this guy, saying, we're coming right at you. Stop us. Try and stop us. We're coming right at you. And so the whole team is just fixated on one guy. You know, usually on an offensive play, you're kind of seeing everything at once. The whole team is watching Tyler at this point. So the play starts. Tyler hits the guy, picks him up, slams him down. Bench goes crazy. We run in and we score.
That play, he got to be the star, and he got to light this kid up. It was fantastic.
It was absolutely one of my best memories of the season.
At the end of the day, they were just too strong for Meadow Ridge and proved why they should be 10-0. And I'm looking forward to next week's practice going into the playoffs.
To win the division title, being the outright first place team in your conference is a very proud moment.
Winning the regular season championship trophy, I guess it was, it was nice. We finished top in our league, but there was a lot of work left to do at that point. I mean, to win the regular season and finish the season on the books as undefeated is a great accomplishment.
Congratulations on a very well done 10-0 season. This trophy is your first place trophy. If you look on here, you'll find 10 other shields that say Chilliwack Giants on here. So in the last 13 years, we have 11 Chilliwack Giants shields on here. First place in the season. Congratulations.
Overall, I couldn't be more happy and more proud to be their head coach. They keep proving it week after week why they should be the best team in the province, and we're 3 games away from being that team.
We still had a lot of work to do. We had a semi-final game to prepare for, we had a final game to prepare for, and we knew we had a provincial championship game.
Winning the league title for the regular season, was a big accomplishment. We really had much larger aspirations.
I knew we would beat Langley in the semi-final. I had all the confidence. We had beat them twice. North Langley was a team that liked to throw the ball, and their O-line could not stop our D-line. If you total up, I kept track of all the sacks. The 2 regular season games we played against North Langley, the D-line alone accounted for 11 sacks in those 2 games.
Well, the playoffs this year were interesting. We knew we were hosting the first 2 rounds for the VCFL. And Langley came to town and gave us a tremendous game. I think Langley was the underrated team this year in our division. And actually, Langley being as tough as they were, helped us prepare better for Kelowna.
We fought through the battles of the refs being jerks, and our O-line played good. Quarterback had a good game, and it all came together. It's pretty hard to be humble when you're as great as Cody.
Step 1 of a 3-step process, right? That's step 1 accomplished, 2 more steps to go. Next week is huge. Huge. There's a team coming from Kelowna that ain't coming here to lose. They're coming here with the attitude that they're going to win and they got something to prove. You guys have something to prove as well.
The birth of the BC Championship's at stake.
We're going to work our asses off this week, okay? And we're going to be prepared and we're going to take it to them.
That is what we've worked for since early this year.
It was actually a really meaningful game for me because I coached the defense last year and we had lost to Kelowna in the final. It was kind of a good payback retribution game.
And that's the ball game. Chilliwack Giants Midget are the VCFL champions of the 2009 season.
It was a huge step for Chilliwack minor football to win that title at our home park in front of our home fans. I can't even describe how thrilling and exciting of a game it was. Came right down to the end, and you know, our defense just proved how strong they were at the end of the game, and they truly helped us win that Valley Community title, which put us into the BC Championship.
All of us as a coaching staff and as a team were just so proud and happy that day.
Winning the VCFL was a fantastic feeling, and I think that we had felt that we were ready for special things.
To win our league and to win the VCFL was a great accomplishment, and it felt awesome. And to beat Kelowna and to stick it to them was beautiful.
So we win the VCFL championship. We beat Kelowna, monkeys off the bat. We all feel great about that. And then what do we get? We have a huge step up.
For me, it was a great accomplishment, but the job's not done. I'm one of them guys, the job's not done until you get the whole thing. I told the guys we got work to do because it ain't over yet. Got to work them hard to make them champions. Ultimately, the one goal in mind is to be champions at the end of the day on Sunday.
The night of December 6th, it was probably the most stressful / exciting probably night of my coaching life. I've been to this game 3 other times as a head coach, and we've come away empty. We knew the magnitude of this game. I could not let myself get too excited.
I truly believed, no matter who it was, that we were going to win the whole thing. I knew we had the best defense by far. I knew we had the best running back. I knew we had one of the best O-lines. And I'm not talking just in our league, but I'm talking in the province. I knew where our weaknesses were, but I knew where our strengths were.
Going into the game, it was a rough start. I was, not gonna lie, a little nervous there when we were down 3-0 and we turned the ball over in our own zone. It was a lot of stress on the defense and I, just for play calling wise and who we're gonna put in, what we're gonna do. But we managed to get rolling offensively and take a little bit of the pressure off the defense.
I figured it didn't matter who we matched up against, that our strength could overcompensate for our weaknesses.
Defensively, it was coming down to we want to beat them man to man, our talent against their talent. I didn't do a heck of a lot of tricky stuff to prepare for that. It was just getting our players ready to win those small battles and showing that our talent would be superior to their talent.
Short. We're trying to eat up the clock. We feel the game is right there and we're all on edge. We're all nervous. We call a quarterback dive. We need a good push from our O-line and it gets kind of stuffed. And I yell out on the sidelines, we didn't get it. And then all of a sudden, our vantage point, we see our quarterback squirting down the outside on the left side of the field. We're screaming, we did it, we got it. And then I see the ball flying through the air. And I was like, what is he doing? Brennan Scott catches it. I'm still expecting to see the ball on the ground and a red jersey running the other way. and then the play is down, and I turn to the other coaches and I look at them and I just go, I just cannot believe what I just saw. We gave him a hard time about it, but what do you want from your playmakers? You want them to make plays, and that's what he was doing.
I do remember at the end of the game, I finally realized that the dreams of a lot of guys just came true. And it was probably the greatest feeling as a football coach for me. And I know a lot of other coaches felt the same way. It's ours, and no one can ever say we didn't deserve it because we worked awfully hard for this.
It was a new feeling. I hadn't felt, I hadn't won the big game before. It was just an amazing feeling. And I remember talking to some of the guys after the game saying, this is just unbelievable that you get paid off for working so hard to trying to do the right thing, and we actually get rewarded.
At the end of the game there, when my wife came over and hugged me, she told me you finally did it. It was very emotional, and it is even talking about it now. I was very proud, and I was proud that my wife and my daughter were both there.
I was just overcome with everything that I had felt. The amount of hard work that everyone had put in, the amount of sacrifices that people have made, things that have happened personally to people on this team over the course of 9 months, sacrifices, just unreal. Oh, I can't believe it! Best in the province, baby! Woo! Yeah! Joshua, come here, baby! Wow! Yeah!
To actually do it in this moment, this feeling right now is unbelievable. I'm so proud of the guys.
Champions. They're a strong team, good endurance, no doubt. Best team I ever coached. Telling you, they're really good.
They came out here and they fought a very good team, and they came away with a hard-fought championship. And I'll tell you, it's one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I don't think I'll ever forget it.
Best feeling in the entire world, man. Doesn't get any better than this.
I love these boys. I love them to death. Great game.
Winning the provincial championship was probably my best feeling in football. We'd booked a holiday for the, we thought was to be after the last game of the season. Unfortunately, the game was to be played on a Sunday instead of a Saturday, and we ended up traveling and missing the provincial championship. And missing the provincial championship after 9 months investment of multiple days a week and really putting a lot into the club, it was very difficult for me. We looked at canceling the trip. As soon as I got back from the holidays and after we won the championship, I went to a coaches meeting and got the opportunity to put the Giants 2009 decal on the trophy. Coach had my medal ready for us and got a chance to sit down with the staff and kind of dissect film one last time watching the championship game. So it was a really big night for me, to tell you the truth. It was my chance to kind of celebrate and close off the year like I didn't get a chance to while I was in Mexico and they were winning the football game. There was two plays watching the championship game that I kind of jumped out of my seat. The first one was the kickoff in the second half, the onside kick, just watching it occur. It was like I was watching it in slow motion. And one, I couldn't believe we made the call. And two, I couldn't believe we executed it. And then late in the game when we were looking after the ball, Cody being reckless with the ball, when all we really needed to do was sit on it. I think Mike and Cody appreciated me not being on the bench for that, because I think I would have stormed the field.
Any team that wins anything of significance is invited to meet the mayor and council and be honored and recognized with a certificate of recognition of their accomplishment.
The mayor and council want to wish the team congratulations on the perfect season.
It would have been nicer if they would have thrown us a parade. But it was good. I mean, it was nice to see the guys up there and to get recognized for their accomplishment. I mean, it's the Chilliwack team, and to see the community recognize that and support that is great, and it's great for them.
Just seeing that our players were able to be recognized for all the hard work and effort, and the coaches just caps off the season really nice.
For me, the hardest thing about the end of a football season is the goodbyes. You have to finally let it all go. You have players that are moving on to play college football, junior football, going to school, the workforce.
To the 2009 Chilliwack Giants team, you're a great group of kids. I said so many times to different people in the community when they'd ask me, oh, hey Mike, how's the team going, kind of thing. And I'd say, oh, we're doing just fine. And I'd say, you know, we have got a great group of guys.
I just want to wish the 18-year-olds and the rest of the whole team the best in the future. And I hope everyone that's coming back will come back, and I look forward to next season.
I've been really impressed with how wonderful and respectful and die-hard these guys have been.
Congratulations to a group of players, a group of young men who have accomplished something that they need to understand is very special and may not happen again.
To the Giants players, I would want to say thank you for a very rewarding season and a championship year. That's not something as a group we're able to say very often.
I just want to say special thanks to Mike Kelly, because if it wasn't for Mike Kelly, none of this would have been possible.
I'm proud of every one of you. I wish you all the best. For those that are moving on, I wish you all the best in your football careers. I wish you all the best in your personal life. As far as those coming back, you better be ready.
My hope for everybody is to have a happy, prosperous new year, and I wish them all nothing but the best.
I got to keep you pointed towards the tower. Right? What a beautiful day for football.
All right, everyone, guys and girls, boys and girls. Who's down for some VCFL playoff football? We're lining up, getting ready. At halftime, we're going to have a very special presentation today. The 10th anniversary of the 2009 VCFL Provincial Champion Chilliwack Giant Midget Team. Suresh Paray is here with his boys. We'll have the check presentation for our raffle. It's going to be an exciting afternoon. Money, nostalgia, football. What more could a person ask for? Okay, let's get going with our Langley Bears. Number 5, Levi Hollingsworth. Coming in wearing number 30, although he's number 7 on the DL, Keaton McPherson. At number 8, we've got Davis Heppel. La, 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 la. Standing proud, number 10, Pharaoh Hassan. Coming big at number 12, Isaac Sato. At number 17, Johnny Bayon Hanson. Looking good at number 31, Spencer Hazelton. Standing proud, number 35, Caden Martin. Bringing it with all she's got, number 36, Isabella Holland. Keep those cheers coming for number 37, Mason Ming. Number 41, Reese Stewart. Number 46, Maddox McLean. Looking proud at number 52, Jesse Posuk. At number 53, Luca Patterson. Number 57, Reese Jenkins. Number 59, Carter Swift. Number 60, Armand Lehal. Number 70, Harlem Johnson Charlie. Number 74, Rowan Engel. Number 75, Reese Fennell. Keep the cheers coming. Number 81, Lucas Kinch. Coming in proud, number 91, Evan Hoy. Number 94, Brody Hunter. And last but not least, number 95, Martin Craig, your Langley Bears. Okay, stand up, Chilliwack, make it loud and proud. The Greyhound, number 1, Christian Bird. Yeah, that was really loud. That was great. Number 2, Charlie Larson. Number 8, Noah Sando. Number 10, Carter Dallas. Number 11, Kayan Jenner. Looking good, number 14, Mateo Chips Ahoy Raid. Number 21, Jace gives chase, Chapa. Number 22, Kevin Parks. Number 23, Aiden Huey Hewitt. Number 25, Maya Lama. Number 30, Owen the Toffee Tutty. Number 32, Caden Dyer Maker. Number 33, Austin Tech Stafford. Looking good in the booth. Doing your announcing this afternoon on the DL. Number 35, Talon the Claw Fisher. Number 36, Keegan Mitch Mitchell. Number 43, Lucas the Equipment Pollard. Number 50, Jaden Hebner. Jake the X Wood at 52. 55, Eric Big Hill Hauser. Number 6, Jack the Bo Bowman. 61, Logan Duff. 62, Keegan Gallant. How many more out there? 63, Nico Nedzik. Number 64, Jaden Porter. Number 65, Matthew the Godfather Gansky. Number 80, with all the hair we want to have, Zacharias. Number 81, Owen the Dutch Vanderhook. Number 87, Carl Kettler. Coming in at number 88, it is Braden the Fabio Fraser. Number 89, the Killer Bee, Brady Monroe. And last but not least, number 99, the Punisher, Yapo Contact. Your Chilliwack Giants! All right. Everyone, please rise. Remove all your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
True patriot love.
Look at how beautiful the screen looks. Look at the picture. It's gorgeous.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Tim Amy, Matt Macri. VCFL playoff action, the Langley Bears on the road against the home team, the Chilliwack Giants. And it's going to be a great game, Matt Macri.
I think so. What a beautiful day for football.
Beautiful day.
Sun shining. Kids are out there ready to go. It looks like a lot of excitement out there on the field.
They're pumped up. They're pumped up. What are you predicting? What are you thinking? What are you seeing here, Matt Macri?
Well,
Talk to me.
I mean, you got a lot of offensive weapons on the Chilliwack side. None bigger than number 99, Yapo Conte.
The Punisher, correct.
They got to contain him. On the flip side of that, you've got a big number 60, who is Armin Lehal. Who is just a monster on defense. He rips through any offensive line and gets out into the backfield quickly. It's going to be a good game, I think.
It's going to be a good game. I'm giving an advantage to Chilliwack for the simple reason that number 7, Keaton McPherson, a very good quarterback, is on the DL for the game.
Yeah.
And Langley's missing a couple other players, a few other players. So it's a little bit. They got a small bench over there, and they're on the road, right? And there's the kick. Ball is good. Oh, that live. Did he jump on it? Okay,
yeah,
Langley ball. Perfect. Kicked by number 11, Kayan Jenner. Didn't see who recovered it, unfortunately. Couldn't read the number. But he did his job.
Kept possession of the ball.
Fantastic.
And they're going to start with the short field because the attempted onside kick failed. Chilliwack's got to defend right at the 55-yard line. Well, they're actually in the North Langley's 54-yard line, but close enough to the center of the field.
I know. We've had this conversation many times. Just kick the damn ball.
Especially the opening kickoff.
Just kick the ball. Anyway, 1st and 10 Langley. Did you have a good Halloween?
No, I moved.
Oh,
it was moving day. So
you're dressed as a mover. Okay. I formation. There you go, in motion. Handoff up the middle. Nice little move there. Number 81 picks up a couple of yards on the play. I give him 4 or 5. And Carter Dallas on the tackle. And of course, our ball carrier, pardon me for interrupting, Lucas Kinch.
Kinch there does a great job of driving up the middle really quick and getting some yards fast before anybody even realized he had the ball. Really quick play, which was smart there by the Bears to get that off quickly.
Under center, quick snap to the tailback, and boom, I'll give him 4 yards on that.
Credit where credit's due, it was 91, not 81. That got that run there.
Oh, Evan Hoy, pardon me.
Yeah, 81's over on the bench. So.
Oh, thank good eye. I'm glad somebody's paying attention. All right, I formation. Under center, there go the slot backs. Not a bad start for Langley. Here he comes. Ooh, almost offside. Handoff, 94. Cuts to the outside. Does he have some wheels? He's got a bit of room.
He's still going.
Oh, geez, look at this. Picks up the first down. Brody Hunter, pardon me.
Brody Hunter there with great second and third effort, you know. He ran into a bit of contact, bounced off that, got a couple more yards, and bounced off that. And got even more to get the first down.
And if Matt Paisley's watching, the O-line did their job.
Yeah, there he goes to the outside there, waiting for his blockers to develop. Carter Dallas gets a hold of him from the back here.
Very close to horse collar.
But yeah, he can't tackle at that point. He's got his hand on the shoulders, and he's a smart enough player that he knows that he can't pull back or it's giving him a 15 free yards, right? So he didn't, and
they still got the first down.
Brody Hunter was able to move forward.
Well, Langley's rolling here the first 3 snaps, keeping the ball on the ground. Oh, quarterback keeper wanted to pitch it out. Looks like things got a little confused. And I'm giving half a yard on that. What do you think?
I think he might have lost a half a yard, actually. If you look at where the ref's got his foot right now, it's going backwards on him. I don't know what happened here. If he was going to pitch it, then didn't want to pitch it, and then it was supposed to be a fake pitch and a quarterback keep, but he kind of stalls a bit, and then he tries to run through the traffic, and there just wasn't enough room. And there's 89 was able to bring him down.
89, Brody, the Killer Bee Hunter's dad's right here doing time clock for us. Fantastic. It's a whole family affair.
89, Brody Hunter?
Brody Monroe, pardon me.
Brody Monroe, okay, yeah, because 94 over there was Brody Hunter.
Yeah, I was like, get my Brody's mixed up.
There's not two Brodies.
Handoff, 91, and there's Yapo Conte just shoving him back. And 88, Braden Fabio Fraser, number 88 on the tackle with the Punisher, and that's a loss of yards. That sets up third and about, 14, 15?
About 15, yeah. Yeah, they tried to do the quick hit to 91 one more time here, and Yapo read it all the way. He saw what was coming, and he's right through the line, wraps him up, and drags him backwards.
I mean, that's the danger of doing the same plays all over again. The defense just picks up on it pretty quick, right?
Yeah, when you got football players like Yapo Conte and
Carter Dallas,
they're going to pick up on those really quick.
Good football IQs. Okay, here we go. Third and long. No kicking game to hand number 10.
Oh.
And they pull him down. That's a turnover on downs. Number 32, I believe, on that tackle, Caden Dyermaker. Great Led Zeppelin song, by the way. For the reference, why you're wondering why I'm calling him Dyermaker. Okay, well, first and 10 Giants picking up on their own 49-yard line. Ball barely moved 10 yards from the opening kickoff drive.
Yeah, well, they got it about 15, but then Chilliwack picked up some yards on defense. It's not too often you get positive yardage in defense, right?
A couple of sacks will do that for you, right?
Yeah. Number 10 there, and he came on that jet sweep. He saw 32 coming downhill, and I think if he just turned on his jets, he would have gone right past him, but pulled up and got tackled.
It happens. All right, handoff in the backfield, and there you go.
Yeah.
Number 74 for Langley. Wow, what a sack. Rowan Engel.
Yeah, hey, holy smokes.
Wasted no time.
And this, the D-line for North Langley, I think, is their strength.
Okay.
You got big number 60 in the middle. He comes at you hard as you have to double team him, which frees up 53 there to get at you. And if you pull a guy off him, then you got the end number 41 coming at you, or vice versa, number 57. So they run a 5-man front here. It's nothing fancy, just filling every hole and not letting anything come out of the backfield.
Yeah, Carter Dallas. There's the lateral pass. Jace Chappell. He's got some wheels. He just needs some room. Gets a little bit of blocking. He's inbounds. He's inbounds. Look at him go. He's got some roofs. He's got some room. Breaks the one tackle. Holy mackerel. What a start to the Giants game. 6 points on the board. Jace gives Chase Chappell, number 21, with the major.
Well, and the key there wasn't the throw, wasn't the catch, or even the run. It was the blocking.
Yeah.
Because the receiver on the far side of the slot back on the far side, watch here, gets out, and he gets a block on that corner and doesn't let the corner get anywhere near it, and off he goes. Right there, I think that corner had kind of dove and given a shove to get him out of bounds.
Throwing the shoulder into him.
Yeah. But he kind of reached for him instead, and Jace.
Jace. J-A-C-E.
Jace.
Gives Chase Chappell, just because it's not confusing enough.
Yeah. Jace does a really good job of just turning on the jets.
Oh, puts it through the uprights. That's good for
2 points.
2 points. Keith Corthra? What's the Cothra. He had one finger up, so it was good. Okay, maybe he had two, but I couldn't see the end. Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Keith out here in a while.
No. Yeah, I know he's been doing a lot more out that way.
Out
the Abbotsford Langley. I pointed west. Come on.
No, everybody can tell which way you're pointing by listening to it. Okay, well, that's a quick start. It ain't nothing lead for Chilliwack right off the bat. 6:43 gone in the first quarter. Just their second down.
Yeah.
I was going to say second possession, but first possession, second down. And Mr. Gibbs Chase burns it into the end zone. He's having a great season. This team gets a lot of credit for Yapo Conte and just how big is he on the field all the time.
Yeah.
The offense and decent, but Jace Chappell is just having a superb season.
Well, and I've said it before. You get a player like Yapo. I was going to mess up the first and last name there. You get a player like Yapo that you have to watch the way that you watch.
And it goes out of bounds.
It hit Carter Dallas
number 10.
in the foot, as you see. He was trying to avoid it, but he couldn't pull up in time, and it got him off the leg and went out of bounds short.
So good field position at the 52-yard line for Langley to get things started. Let's see if they can get a bit of a rally going here.
But yeah, when you get a player like Yapo, it opens up all kinds of room for the other players to have success because you have to watch Yapo. You have to
double team him,
make sure that your eyes are on him, and then all of a sudden you've got all this room for these other players.
The old decoy play.
Well,
the old decoy trick.
Then you give the ball to Yapo and he does something with it.
Exactly. And they've got some speed too, right? Yapo has speed and power and everything, but the other guys are pretty quick on their feet.
Yeah.
Handoff. There he goes up the middle, and 52 with a big tackle. Jake the Axe Woodsy, coming in and hauling it down.
Yeah, he got off his block in a hurry. He saw the handoff to 94, rolled off his block right into waiting arms.
He was on the JB team on our team last year, and got voted in as most improved player in the season.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He really picked up his game. Oh, we got all sorts of midget players out. The old 2009 team. Got some other Chilliwack Giants. Braden McDonald. Okay, handoff. 94. Up the middle. It's got some room. Look at the wheels on this guy. Nice tackle, number 1. The Greyhound, Christian Beck, saves a touchdown. They got a first down, but good tackle.
Well, Brody Hunter runs so well once he gets some space. And here he gets a big push, gets that open up, and he finds that hole, and he just about outruns Beck there. Beck does a really good job of wrap and roll. Wraps up around the waist and rolls his body to take him down. But we got someone down.
Oh, we got an injured player? Oh, we didn't see it.
Way in the backfield. That is Beck.
That's Beck.
I wonder if he took a cleat in the tackle. Yeah, he's kind of rubbing his stomach area.
Probably knocked the wind out of him a bit.
Yeah.
Good tackle, made the sacrifice, but maybe took a heel right in the gut.
Yeah. Well, he's limping a bit. Maybe it is a leg issue.
He's a spark plug on the team.
Yeah.
Like he's one of these kids that always shows up in a good mood, and he's always having fun.
Yeah.
And he sort of lifts the team up, and then he gets on the field and he backs it up with some good speed, good finesse. Look at a few of my boys out there. Is that Vinny Boom Boom Braunauer? There's a few kids out there.
Down the sideline there, yeah.
Magic Hands Kelly. Mike will be here. He was one of the coaches. He had hair back then.
I saw Suresh. I hadn't seen him in a long time.
Oh, yeah, Suresh has been here. Handoff. Number 91 breaks free from the pack. He's got some room. Yapo Conte hauls him down, but not before they get a big first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, a little misdirection here. I thought the quarterback still had the ball, and then all of a sudden 91's running up the field. Let's take a look at the replay here.
Let's pay attention, man.
Yeah, holy smokes. So he comes, and it's just a handoff as he's running by, and the only person that saw it was Yapo.
He shoves him right to the ground.
Throws him to the ground.
Well, and he slams him, picks him up over his head, drops him on the knee.
No, we're not allowed to do that, Tim. It's highly frowned upon.
Highly frowned upon. I think that's called a UR. That's a good 15 yards right there. And up the middle, into traffic, hold down right past the line of scrimmage. I'll give him a yard.
Right, and here, I kind of like this call here, is they went right back to the same call, right? Like, if you try the same play a couple plays later, the defense is kind of chewing on that and thinking about it, right? But if you go back to it, the very next play, but to the opposite side.
Gotcha.
The defense sometimes isn't ready for that. And it was a good call, but didn't get the yards they wanted, only picked up about 2. Nothing like the first one that they did, but I think that was a good call. Because now that what they're doing is they're making the defense have to stay honest.
Yeah.
Keep them in the box.
Well, you got to mix it up, right?
Yeah.
You got to keep them guessing. A good offense keeps the defense off balance, and so far, not too bad. They're back to 94, pardon me, who's got some moves. Look at this guy. And who brought him down there? Number 22, I think it was, and I believe that is Mr. Gavin Parks. I am correct. So they pick up a few more yards. That's up a third and about, what do you say, 6?
6.5, yeah.
I'll say that. Cough, cough. You didn't do anything for Holland. Where were you moving to and from?
It's still in Abbotsford, just a different house.
I hate moving.
Oh.
We bought our place in Chilliwack in 2009, the year they won the championship, before I knew football existed. And my wife took the moving boxes and pretty much got them shredded. We're never going anywhere. We had moved so many times. All right. There's the pitch, 94. Oh, dodges a tackle. Hits some traffic. And I just don't think it'll be enough for a first down. It was close. He nearly got him right in the backfield, but he dodged that first tackle.
Yeah, he blew that off, but he's going to be about 3 yards short here of the first down. Picked up another 3 yards, but still about 3 yards short. Here you go. Here he comes in, and the handoff there.
Look at that. Dodges that first one.
Just moves the hips right out of the way. That was beautiful. And he's a great angle on it here. Whoa. Just sidesteps.
And then bounces off another one. Just keeps fighting, right?
Yeah. No, he's a tough runner. Once he's got the ball, gets down nice and low.
And he's not a big kid too, right?
No,
size doesn't matter. It's the neck up.
Well, and the thing with that too is if you run straight up, you're given a big target to tackle. Exactly. Here, he gets nice and low. He can move well while keeping his shoulders down too. I mean, he's a good runner.
All right, Conte in the backfield. There's the Yapo. He's got to cut to the outside. He's getting his blocking. Cuts in, dodges one, dodges another, pushes off. Nice stiff arm on his feet. Look at this, still in bounds. Yapo Conte. Oh my God, number 41 saved the touchdown right there. Reese Stewart. He is so strong. He's so hard to get off the ball, and God love Reese Stewart. Otherwise, he's in the end zone.
Well, Yapo does a really good job here of not only staying in bounds, but fighting off tackles at the same time. You can't stand there and reach for Yapo from a distance. You have to close that distance and make contact with his legs, get his feet out from underneath him. Because if you're going to stand here, they're diving at legs here, and then they're standing up trying to fight with him, and he's just pushing them off. And finally, it's number 41 comes flying in and takes that foot out from underneath him.
Sacrifices the body to get to the foot. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 30. Ball is up. He's got a receiver. Does he see it? Just over the head of number 21, Jace. Gives Chase Chapella.
And the quarterback's number 23. Who's that we got?
Huey.
Aiden Hewitt. He's got a good arm on him, but he put a little bit too much on it here and gets it up. And there we have the replay of Yapo running again because it's just a thing of beauty. And he sidesteps, step it out of the hands.
I know, the lateral moves. It's like he's skiing out there.
Yeah. And he moves so fluidly side to side as he does forward. So frontward.
Frontward? Forward?
Frontward.
The word of front. All right. Huey cocks it. He's got a man. Carter Dallas in the midst. Like butter.
Yeah.
Like absolute butter.
The defensive back kind of pulled up a bit, saw the ball come and pulled up, thought he had a play on it. And by the time he realized he didn't, Carter Dallas was so far past him that he didn't have a shot. And, this is one of the things that they do really well is the head fake on that play. Let's see if we can catch it here. Because Carter Dallas kind of comes back like he's going to get the ball. There you go. It looks there, and that's when the defensive back looks up. And Carter Dallas gets that couple of feet of separation.
What beautiful hands.
Yeah.
Just catches it like textbook catch. Yeah. All hands. All right. Number 2, is that Mr. Parks going for the kick here? And Mr. Yapo Conte will be the spotter. The snap, the ball, good enough for me. 2 more. So a 6-0 Chilliwack lead after the Carter Dallas touchdown on the Huey pass. And that's a good combination. Those two are a very good tandem together.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Carter Dallas is a good receiver. And Huey's got a great arm. He throws that long ball well. And Dallas runs right underneath it and pulls it in.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, well, we got Langley's got to get some points on the board here. I want a game. I came here for a game, Matt Macri. Yeah. Gosh darn it, I'm going to get one.
Well, they started off well. They got some momentum going early, but then their next series they couldn't really get it going too well.
Well, they're playing the way you usually play, right? You get your first set, maybe you don't go anywhere. Second possession, you get some momentum. You work towards the end zone, you get your legs. The problem is Chilliwack is just capitalized on both their possessions and gotten the 2-point convert. Right? Yeah. And it's not like their defense isn't playing well. They've got themselves set up.
Yeah. Well, that first one there, it was the blocking that did it to him. And this one here, it was a good fake and on a great throw.
And a setup by Yapo, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, 91 catches that ball beautifully. Let's see if he gets some blocking. Breaks one tackle, breaks another. Got a flag back there. Good fight. Now they're Chilliwack's cheering. Okay, this tackle. All right, fair enough. Now, what do you think? Illegal block?
Illegal block, yeah. So the unfortunate part here is for North Langley is that's going to go backwards from where that flag is. 10 yards. Yeah.
Holding?
Holding, yeah.
So it's going back 10 yards from the infraction.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you're down 16-0.
No. No, and it could have been just somebody going across the body and grabbing a shirt as you go. You can't do that, right?
Yeah.
And you're still talking JB. Those kind of things happen, right?
Quick decision brain fart.
Yeah.
We're all human, Matt Macrae. And even humans have trouble opening up Reese's Pieces packets. I don't know who designed that package. You can't get those things open. Literally, you have to get scissors to open it up. It's a real pain.
I don't have that problem. I'm a trained professional.
There you go.
Reese's Pieces, so.
Get the switchblade handy. Look at that fight. Didn't get any yardage, but I'm pretty sure that's 94. It just refuses to go down.
10 it looks like.
Is it number? Number 10.
Number 10.
They're bringing it on offense. Pharaoh Hassan.
Yeah, he did a good job of fighting there. He didn't go anywhere, but he wasn't giving up. That's for sure. And he's a pretty
short,
slight guy out there on the field, but he's not giving up. That's for sure.
Playing like he's 6'4". Gotta love it.
Yeah.
All right, I formation, Langley.
That was your Halloween, Tim.
It was sugar filled. I'm leaking simple syrup right now. I've had so much candy. Look at this. Breaks through the pack. Does he get a first down? Awfully close. And who was that on the carry? 95?
95.
Martin Craig. So they got a few weapons in their backfield. They don't have big tailbacks, but their O-line's doing the job, and they're getting some yardage.
They're not big, but they run like they are.
Yeah.
They really do. So
it was a very quick first quarter, so we'll change ends. And our timekeeper, Mr. Monroe here, nails it beautifully. Right on the button. So Matthew Gansky's big number 65 that's coming off on the O-line. So I know his dad. They live down the street from us. His sister Kira goes to school with my son Ben.
Right.
And he's in Lucy's grade. So I turned to his dad, Jason. I said, so is Matthew got his angry game face on? And he looks at me totally deadpan and goes, he doesn't have an angry game face. He's the sweetest kid you've ever met in your life. Matthew's just great. He loves football, too. Having a good season. Okay.
Great name.
Matthew.
Fabulous name.
Gansky. The Godfather. Gansky. Okay. Langley ball 1st and 10 after a nice carry, by Martin Craig. There's no wind out there, but without their top quarterback, Keaton McPherson, K-Mac, they're just not throwing the ball. So it's a big running game, which is going to limit their offense, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to make it tough when you're already down 16 points. The snap. There's the handoff. 94. Does he make some noise? Unfortunately, tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he didn't get very far at all.
And number 32, it looks like, went in there for the drop. Caden Dyermaker. Caden Dyer, nickname Maker.
Oh, and we got an injury here.
We got an injury. It looks like he hit him pretty hard.
He's holding his head. He got thrown down really hard there. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be really tough for North Langley if 94 is hurt.
Well, they can't afford to lose anybody.
Yeah. But he's holding his mask. He does not looking like he's doing very well at all.
It's like he sort of hit the brick wall right to the line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah.
Now, number 20 out there with the water bottles, I guess he's a non-roster player, right?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
Yeah, is there a 20 on the roster?
There isn't, so I'm figuring he's somebody's friend hanging out.
Yeah.
94, hopefully he comes back in. He took a bit of a hit there, and you don't want to say the C word, but
no,
I'm thinking they're going to sit him out. Yeah, he's
holding
woozy.
his head. Yeah.
That's no fun. It's never your intention to hurt anybody. Nothing wrong with a good hard tackle, but sometimes it just comes down to how you fall, right? You fall sideways on your shoulder, you're okay. You fall flat on your back, bad news. So.
Well, and you got to think about it too. After the contact, are you going to fight through it, or are you going to go down? You know, the Warriors want to fight through it, and the more times you do that, the more chances you get hurt.
Yeah.
Right. It is a contact sport.
Drops back, looking for a pass. He's in trouble, and number 43 in there. 43?
Yeah.
I don't see 43 in my roster. Where the heck is 43? Lucas Pollard, the equipment. There he is. I'm blind. Lucas, the Pollard equipment on the sack. And that sets up 3rd and almost 20. And they don't have a punting team here, so they're going to have to try and go for it. And they better get a first down. Otherwise, they're giving up very good field position to a very potent offense. Here we go. Number 41. Clock is ticking.
I'm just watching it. Sorry, I was watching the Chilliwack sideline, and Sean Dallas is doing some charades over there. I was trying to figure out what he was doing.
You going to tell the plays so all the opponents listening in know exactly what they are?
No, I could not figure out what he was doing.
Oh, they are going to kick. Pardon me. Number 41. Nice. Lets it go over his head. Carter Dallas goes to field it. It's taking a funny hop. He's got some wheels. Does he have the blocking? And out of bounds wisely inside the 50-yard line.
Well, he had big 53 and big 60 with a good angle on him. And you know, there's times when you can drop the shoulder and try and power through. That wasn't one of those times. And he makes the smart call. And this is where you get smart football players, is they avoid those unnecessary hits. And this would have been an unnecessary hit. He sees the two big guys. They got him cut off, run out of bounds.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you'd want to fight through it. What are you going to pick up? 2 yards? Well, maybe 5.
Or get yourself hurt.
Or get hurt, right?
Yeah. That's a smart football play by Dallas.
1st and 10 at the, it looks like the 47-yard line. Chilliwack Giants with a 16-0 lead. ChilliwackGiants.com. Team Amy Matt Macri. VCFL semifinal action. The other game today, of course, is Abbotsford and Ridge Meadows.
Yeah.
Meadow Ridge.
Meadow Ridge, yeah.
Pardon me. The snap to Dallas. Up the middle. Number 10, he's got some moves. Picks up a good 7-8 yards on that carry. And the O-line did their job. Made just enough room, to pick up, I'll give him 6 yards on that. What do you think?
Did a really good job there. The O-line pops a hole open, and Dallas does a good job running. He's an excellent runner in open field, but you watch him here when he's in tight quarters. Lots of cuts to the side, moving up the field, just kind of stepping out of the way of tackles.
Not a big guy, but he's got great feet, and he's got some moves. He can cut, right? Okay. They're really spreading out the offense on this. They've had a lot of ball carriers on both sides of the field here. Good timing on the slot back. And that's Yappo. Oh, sacked in the backfield. Is he down yet? Not yet. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
The beast on beast.
Yeah.
And a good pat on the shoulder, 41 and 99. And sacks Yappo in the backfield.
Well, a little misunderstanding with the handoff, it looks like there, because Yappo was standing still when the defender got to him. So 41 doesn't get touched, comes right around, and Yappo's not even moving forward yet. The quarterback putting it into his hand, and big number 60's wrapped around his legs, and 41's wrapped around his shoulders, ripping him to the ground.
And a nice pat on the shoulder pad, right?
Yep.
Frenemies, Matt Macri.
Well, that's what that happens. You get guys of the Yappo caliber. They play on their season teams, but they also play on a lot of provincially.
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. Yappo. Stuffed.
They're getting in that backfield. 53 and 41 this time.
Absolutely superb. 53, of course, is Luca Patterson, pardon me.
Yep.
And 41, Reese Stewart with 2 big defensive plays.
Yep.
And the Langley Bears take over on downs at the 44-yard line.
So these guys they play their season, and after the season, they go play in provincial teams where they play with kids all over the province.
Yeah.
And they make friends with these guys.
They do.
And then they see them on the field, and they know that they're warriors or they're competitors out there, but they're still friends.
Yeah.
They
respect one another.
And that's what sports is about. I mean, we've seen a lot of junk over at other games this year, but these young games, these kids know what football means friendship.
Live ball in the backfield. It's a greasy. And who picks it up?
Number 32.
Is that for the Giants?
For the Giants.
Looks like it's going the other way. So they give up on downs. First play, bad snap. Giants ball.
Bad handoff. He handed off. He does a quick handoff. And 95 just never got a handle on it there. And when he dropped it, he went to go look for it. And the defender thought the quarterback still had it, so he ran through him. And both of them were got nowhere near the ball.
And Caden Dyer, maker on the fumble recovery. I'm going to give you sportsmanship. Last game of the regular season last year, the 2 JV teams, Blue-Red.
Yep.
Great game. Red went way ahead early. Blue came storming back. Red wins it in the dying seconds. Huey, the ball is up. Turn around, Yappo. Braden Fraser. Could he have a touchdown?
No,
I'm pretty sure it's his first one. Get in there. Oh, stiff arm. There's his mom right there. Jillian, his mom, is one of working the sticks. That's the first touchdown I've seen him catch. What a great play by Braden Fabio Fraser.
Really? Because he's a good football player.
There she is.
That's the first one?
Well, he's usually on defense.
Ah, gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
He's usually on defense. He's a big, strong kid. So Braden Fraser puts it up to 22 points. She's beaming. Look at her. She's beaming. Great catch. Just grabs it. And this is my favorite part coming up.
No, this.
You catch him. Nope.
And, okay, technically, that's now a penalty. You're not allowed to stiff arm to the face mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they didn't call it. Well, the Giants catch a break right there.
And it's new. Well, they kind of they're bringing it in this year for safety's sake, but you can't stiff arm to the face mask anymore.
Okay. And something went wrong on the PAT, but no matter. Still another 6 points, so a 22-point lead with Fabio being fabulous in the end zone. Anyway, so last game last year, we were calling it together, weren't we?
Yeah, I remember.
So red goes ahead, huge. Blue comes storming back, and it comes down to the last play of the big game, and I think it was an interception or a drop ball in the end zone or something, right?
Yeah.
Teams get together, do the handshakes, and all of a sudden, both teams are just hanging out in the field, chatting the whole time.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking to each other. Like, it was just an example of just how great the kids were last year.
Yeah.
And just the depth of just the niceness and the personality of those kids, the character of them. And a lot of them are standing by the fence watching there.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is, I mean, it's a game.
Yeah.
And they're kids.
Yeah.
You know, when you got two teams in a club like this, I bet you a lot of them went to school together.
They do. Most of them are up to GW Graham.
Yeah. You know, they go to school together. They've grown up in this program together. One year they're on the same team. The next year they're on a different team.
Yeah.
It's competition, not enemies. You know
Frenemies.
what I mean?
Frenemies.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Chilliwack just dominating this first half. Superb football by Chilliwack. They're really playing solid. 3 different people score the touchdown. Chapel, Dallas, Fabio. And
Nice,
that's
job.
the textbook play right there to smother the ball. Number 91, Evan Hoy on the recovery. 1st and 10, sitting at about the 45-yard line thereabouts.
Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. The two coaches over there on the North Langley Bears, Mike Glover and Mike Cusworth. Mike Cusworth's coached in Abbotsford. He's coached in Chilliwack. He's now coaching in North Langley. He loves to coach kids. He's out there coaching kids. He's taught me a lot of what I know about defenses and whatnot. And super good guy. Mike Glover, I brought him onto my Boardable staff many, many years ago. And he's a good friend of mine. Last weekend, my JB team's facing their JB team.
Did he help you move yesterday?
No, not that good. Not that good of a friend.
Didn't drive you to the airport?
No, he would do that. I bet you. And if I told them I was moving, they would have showed up. But
there you go.
Yeah,
you don't want to burn your friends on Halloween.
Yeah, we walked on the field. I said, "Friendship's off for 2 hours. We'll talk to you after." You know.
And off in the backfield, 91, still on his feet. Look at the fight on this kid. Look at that.
Beautiful job. Who's
Holy
that?
smacks.
Who's number
91. Evan Hoy picks up about 8 yards.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead at the line of scrimmage. Look at, shame on me.
Wow. Excellent job. I thought he was stopped there too. And he just kept moving those feet. He was wrapped up top and he just kept driving those legs.
Super duper trooper. So you were like dodging trick-or-treaters with the moving truck?
Yeah.
Who moves on Halloween?
Well, the people that have to. People that only way if you have to. It's like moving on Christmas. No one wants to do it.
God. Brutal. I did that once.
Moved on Christmas?
Oh. 91 in the backfield. All down to number 32.
Yeah, got back up to the line of scrimmage, but I think that's about as far as he got there. It's still going to be 3rd and 1.
Caden Dyer, number 32, is having a heck of a game.
He's making some really good tackles.
He is. Right on the line, too. Like big tackles on the line, preventing any yardage whatsoever. But it's 2nd and about 1, so Langley is as close as they're going to get. What are we doing here? Oh, they're
going to measure it. Oh, I didn't think it was that close.
I bet you those moms going out there with the sticks didn't think they'd be on the big screen either. Oh, no, don't show me on this. I think they got it. I'm going to give it to them.
No, they're going to be short. They're just going to be a hair short.
Hang on. Oh, it's close.
Third down.
Third down.
Yeah, it's going to be like chain links.
Inches.
Inches away.
Speaking of inches, how about Howie Kendrick just hitting the right side of the foul pole?
Unbelievable hit, eh?
I mean, a good pitch.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good pitch. We got a timeout here so we can talk. I mean, Zach Greinke gets up. We're talking World Series in case you're not following us.
Yeah.
7 brilliant innings. And, starts to run out of gas. So you do the percentage play. You bring in go to the bullpen. Throws a beautiful pitch, slider low and away, right where he probably wanted it. And Kendrick just gets enough on the bat to hit the inside of the foul pole.
Off field.
Game over. Yeah. Opposite field. Game over.
Yeah. And that was the end of it there. I think the Astros kind of got into cruise mode because it was 7 innings. There wasn't any threatening or anything like that.
How do you defend against that?
You can't.
You don't. It's impossible. It was 15 feet up. You're not climbing that ladder.
No.
And it's just, a nanosecond slower on the swing, and it's foul.
But here's the thing too: is if it had hit the wall and fallen into play, not over the fence and hitting that foul meshing, right? There was no one around because he's a right-handed hitter. Everybody was pulled to the left field.
Oh yeah, left fielder was charging it, or the right fielder, pardon me, was charging it.
But he was nowhere near it. He wasn't going to catch that ball.
The run's going to score.
Yeah,
it's going to be a tie game, right?
Yeah.
So, unbelievable, and then they just blew it wide open. Number 46. Look at this. Wham! Who sacked that? Turn around. Let me see your number. 32.
Yeah.
The Dyer maker's making it happen out there. He's having a superb game on defense. He's getting my hop.
Not sure of this call. They try to run down the line of scrimmage here, but typically when you do that, you get we call it student body left. Is you get the whole O line to go that way as well,
right?
Or you go opposite it, but the O line was pushing forward, and so it left the ends the ability to come straight up and
turn
get
over
that
on downs. They had a chain link. Just sneak it.
Yeah, I think
get the ball and just dive forward.
Yeah,
just get the half an inch.
Well, the defense is lined up a yard away. That's all you got to get is get forward and fall down.
It's like literally 2 inches away. So that's a weird call by Langley. And 1st and 10 Giants at the offensive 53-yard line. Huh. There's the lateral pass. The Greyhound, Beck. I'll give him, 3 yards, 4 yards?
Oh, no, way more than that. I think you got about 5 or 6 there.
5 or 6. It's hard to tell in the angle, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-yard carry, Christian Beck. He's got wheels, man. That kid, he's got some great wheels.
Well, and
greasy.
Really like the North, the angles that North Langley's taken here is they got one guy coming on a diagonal and one guy going on a cutoff. So you're sealing off the cutback on these guys, and you're forcing them either out of bounds or to have to fight their way through. And Yapo had a great fight through here, but besides that, they're just forcing him out of bounds.
All right. Pro set. The snap. Huey. The ball is up. Does he have his man? Cut back.
Going to Charlie Larson.
Oh, Charlie Larson robs it.
That was Larson, all right.
Robs it. Give him 15 to 20 on that one.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Well, this is beautiful. He just reaches over the defender and pops it out of his hands. Defender's going to pick this off. The defenders. We missed it on camera. Oh, well. The defender thought he was getting an interception. He thought for sure. And Larson just reaches over his shoulders and pulls it right out of his hands.
And they're the same height, too.
Yeah.
It's not like he's got 4 inches on him. Like Braden McDonald's against the fence. We've seen him do that 1,000 times, reach over. They're the same height.
Yeah.
What a catch. Beautiful. Yeah, Chilliwack is really firing at all cylinders right now. They're really spreading out their offense. And it's making it tough for the defense. Who do you block, right? There's the handoff. Fraser. He's got 1 touchdown. He's a big, strong kid. Oh, tripped up nicely.
41 does a good job of taking out those feet on those tackling from behind.
You get a little hurt on that one. Reese Stewart having a great game for Langley.
He got kicked in the chest. It looked like as he was taking down Fraser.
I love Fraser, but he needs to quicken up a bit. Like he needs to get a little bit faster.
Yeah,
he's just a tiny bit too slow. He needs a little off-season training to just pick it up. A couple of MPH there.
Well, you're just saying that he's played D-line most of the time. Yeah, he hasn't had to run. I mean, they're putting him in a role that he's not used to playing.
He's doing it, though.
He's excelling at it, but there's definitely places where he can improve. And I think we can all use a little improvement sometimes, Tim.
Well, I know you can. I'm kidding.
That wasn't very nice. I was trying to be politically correct.
I'm kidding, Matt Macri.
We're gloves are off. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Did you get any Halloween candy at all?
No.
No?
No, but I'm not eating that kind of junk right now.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
Mind you, I went to Popeye's Chicken yesterday. They opened a Popeye's Chicken out in Abbotsford.
A friend of mine's son's working there.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. I'm a fan. I'd never actually been to one before.
I had it on my summer vacation this year.
Oh, down into San Fran?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very salty.
Yeah.
I found it very salty.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, there's a lot of salt in this chicken.
Little
Conte
spicy.
in the backfield. He's getting some blocking. He cuts to the outside. He's got the speed. He's got the power. Dodges one. Fights off another. Keeps fighting. Look at that.
Yeah.
Finally shoves him out of bounds. A good hard shoulder. Now before he picks up the first down and gets them into good scoring position.
Well, that's it, and that's what you got to do with Yapo. You're not gonna wrestle him to the ground. He's too big and strong for that. But here, that beautiful job from number 60, gets across, sees where the ball is going, so he gets on his horse. He's coming across up at the top of the screen here. Yapo turns corner, steps through a couple blocks, pushes some people off, and 60's there, just lowers the shoulder and drives him out of bounds.
And number 60, of course, none other than Armand Lahalle. Big, solid kid, just drops it.
Big, solid guy.
Big guys and big guys. I like to see that. Like it's. So we first and goal. I guess we must be. Must be in the 9-yard line. Huey's dropping back. He wants a man. Dodging one tackler. Dodging another. He's got an hour. It almost like you wanted Braden Fraser.
Well, the one defender's here is like, is that Dallas Carter behind him, or Carter Dallas behind him, and Brendan Fraser in front of him. And he's like, who do I cover? And it looked like Huey threw it to the defender in between, because that's the only person that had to play on that ball.
All right. Second and goal. Something got a little crisscross there. A little crisscross applesauce in that one.
Well, he rolled to his right and then had to run for his life to his left, so he's just looking to make something happen there.
Making a little bit of chicken salad, as they say, Mad Macri. Fumble on the snap. Oh, is that a live ball?
That's
Just
a live
jump
ball.
on it. Number 60 astutely maintains possession. Big Jack Bowman of the Bow. All right, well, Chilliwack's getting their signals crossed a little bit with about 2:35 to go in the first half here. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, there should be a check presentation for the winner of our raffle.
Oh.
And, of course, we're going to bring out the 2009 Chilliwack Giant midget team to celebrate the 10th anniversary of that superb provincial championship that they so valiantly won. Undefeated under Suresh Paray, the tutelage of Mr. Paray. It's been a long time, a good 18 years with the Giants, so Suresh has a very solid history with this organization, and he's an exceptionally nice guy. Oh my God, are they going for a field goal?
It looks like it.
Holy mackerel. I don't believe what I'm seeing. This is fantastic. I don't even care if they get it. The fact that they're going for it. A little off. Do they catch him? Yeah, and they haul him down. No big deal. Well, good effort, man. Good. Things got a little mixed up for Chilliwack in the backfield there, but they don't give up. Give up lousy field position for Langley, and their defense is strong enough. They think they could probably. Oh, we got an injured player.
Yep, the guy who caught the ball got tackled pretty good there.
Number 5.
It looked like Hewitt, when he was getting sacked, thought he could pitch it off to one of the running backs there and just sort of get the ball going somewhere, which isn't a bad idea if the running back knows you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because the guy was standing there and didn't even flinch for the ball. He was like, what are you doing? And it was the lineman that got hustled over and got on top of it.
All right, we got a injury timeout here as they look after number 5. Who took maybe a bit of an awkward fall on that tackle. Teammate me, Matt Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. $1.50 to go in our first half action. I'm having trouble second quarter. 22-0 Chilliwack. Playing an absolutely beautifully balanced game this afternoon. We have the 2009 midget team. We have some Giant veterans over here from our Bantam program from spring. Good crowds out today. It's a gorgeous day. Just beautiful outside. No wind, not too hot, nice warm sun. Give that kid a hand. Hey, Talon, Tell him to give him a hand. He's a warrior. Come on, pay attention.
He's a warrior.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Good job. Talon the Claw Fisher doing our announcing on the DL. Thinking about running his bike during football season that he shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah, he's getting healthy for next week, though. We were talking about it earlier.
Okay.
He's going to be a different maker next week.
All right, Langley, 1st and 10 at about the 3-yard line. The handoff. Number 88, Braden Fraser, having a good game. Hauls him down right about the line of scrimmage.
88, Braden Fraser with the tackle.
Fabio. Playing fabulous. That's his nickname. That's what he wanted. I called him Joel and Joe, right? Joe Fraser, the boxer.
Yeah.
No, he wanted Fabio. I'm like, okay. I'm not going to argue with you. It's going out on the internet.
Yeah, you could come up with worse. I mean, that was not too bad, but
it's so Fabio, and his mother's like, I don't get it.
It's a problem. You can't let the kids pick their own nicknames because they never seem to make sense.
No. Well, there's always some video game character.
Yeah.
Sometimes they got like a childhood nickname they've had forever. That makes sense. Hand off in the backfield. You have some room. Picks up a few yards on that. Sets up 3rd and about 7. And Langley's going to want a first down because they don't want to give up field position. They're just handing this ball to.
Oh.
And we have a timeout.
Yeah.
You're going to hand that ball to Chilliwack at 1st and goal, and you're just playing with fire, man. The way the team's playing today, they've gotten crossed up a few times in the backfield, but for the most part, that offense is clicking beautifully.
Well, I think they scored on their first 3 drives, right?
Pretty much.
They've been doing a very good job of finishing off their drives. This poor guy, the water boy for North Langley, way at the far end of the field, had to run out there for the injury just a play ago, and now he's coming back out again with the timeout to bring water out to the guys.
He's going to be sweating like Rocky Balboa getting up to that statue.
And nobody even wanted the water. Nobody took the water. He's like, okay, well, all this way for nothing.
I hate this, guys. My parents make me do this. There's no jobs too small in football.
No. They're all important.
Yeah. Okay. 3rd down. Gut check time for Langley. We got just over $1 on the clock. Chilliwack scores. That means it's run time in the second half. Providing they get the 2-point PAT, mind you. Temper my comments. Looks like they're going to kick. Nice clean snap. Does he get it off? Not bad. Not a bad kick. Gavin Parks fields it. Does he get some? Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Right into the defender. No blocking.
Yeah.
Had no chance. Oh, well, not bad.
Well, 53, they tried to mess up 53 by cutting him off and getting bodies in front of him. He just started throwing him out of the way. And he gets down there and makes the tackle here. I was pretty impressed.
They still got good field positions, the 31-yard line, but Gavin had nowhere to go.
He's a big guy there, and he shoved one body out of the way, ran over another one, and wraps him up.
And that was his players, too.
Yeah. He wasn't checking color of the shirt. They were just in his way. It's like me when I go to a buffet. I don't care who you are.
Oh, yeah. We'll pop that hit back in later.
Yeah.
They're shrimp.
Yeah. I can't wait till I hit 55. I'm going to go on some of those 55-plus cruises and be one of the young guys so I can kick legs open underneath people to get the dessert bar. Yeah.
You're an old-fashioned kind of guy, Macri. A 55-plus cruise. That sounds like a lot of fun. Everyone's having dinner at 3 in the afternoon. Oh, it's a floater.
Oh.
Yapo Conte shoves one guy out of the way on his feet. Dipsy doodles. Does he get to the end zone? Of course he does.
But he should be down back here. He went down with contact to one knee.
You've got a flag.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like everybody let up.
Yeah, because his knee went down.
Right.
Yeah. So
that was a dangerous pass. Like that was a floater, and he had to wait for it with their hands up for it to come down, and he could have gotten teed up.
Jumps up there. They're right there. His knees both hit the ground, and he was in contact, so that would have been a down there.
Where are they marking it?
So it looks like they're marking it where he was down.
Must have been yeah, okay, Keith, it's a penalty on it.
Oh, so they're coming back to the original line of scrimmage.
Legal block, yeah. So they're going back. Okay.
Yeah, and marking it black here.
There's about 14 seconds to go on the clock, so this isn't a huge setback for the Giants. I mean, you know, they're going out up 22 points, so mind you, they could still get a touchdown on this this play the way they're playing so far.
I'm not sure.
Surprise me at all.
The downs marker should move back, but the sticks should have stayed where they are. It should have been 1st and 20.
Yeah, they're
okay. Now they're moving them back. Don't worry, refs. I got you covered here.
You okay?
Yeah. Getting old. The knees going.
So there's Wayne Bjorgi, who coordinates all this. ChilliwackGiants.com and original member of the board. He's going Movember. It's not working for me. Ball is up. He's looking for Carter Dallas. Oh, through the hands. So close. Good coverage by the secondary.
He was right there, but he had assumed that Carter was going to catch it. It went for the tackle even, but Carter just right through Carter's hands there, and he doesn't usually drop those ones. He's going to.
No, that was a tough catch.
He's going to watch that replay again to see what he did wrong and make sure it doesn't happen again.
I think number 12 got his arm up there just as he went up for it. I think number 12 should have tricked him up a little bit.
Yeah.
The knees bugging you, buddy? Isaiah Sato on this.
Yeah, and he's giving me some grief.
Speaking of 55 plus.
Yeah.
I know. Getting out of bed every morning comes with a groan. It's not from the mattress.
Well, it's me and the mattress, let's be honest here.
All right, Huey in trouble. Sacked. Good defense, man.
41 and
53.
Again, those two have been all over the place here.
Luca Patterson. Great sack. About 5 seconds to go on the clock, so this will probably be the last play of the half.
Yeah.
And of course, we have our halftime presentation.
Packed out there. Holy smokes.
It looks great, man. It looks great. The 09 crew. The big boys.
You're going to need a big game to get the first down here for the Chilliwack Giants.
All right. 3rd and 20. What are the Giants? I think they're going to throw it. Snaps. Ball is up. And wanted Braden Fraser. That should do it. Should do it. Is Keith going to grab the old hanky there? No, it's going the other way. So we got a couple of plays left.
Well, there's at least one because there's 0.6 seconds on the clock.
And our timekeeper here has been absolutely superb so far. So they'll probably get him a down or two on this. I wouldn't mind it if I kind of like it to see Langley score, to be honest with you. Get a bit of a game out of it, right?
Yep.
It'd be a good positive for them going into the second half. Get some momentum going.
It hasn't been a horrible game. I mean,
no, it's not. Both teams have played very well.
The first 2 touchdowns were really long scores.
Right.
And then the next one, and they kicked both the converts, and the next one was a bit of work. You know, Gapo set it up. But, you know, they've driven quite well here.
All right. I formation, under center. Here comes the slot back. The snap, the handoff, number 10. He needs some blocking, cuts to the outside. And huge flag. I think I saw a face mask.
It came the arm came right across his face, neck area. So
15 yards. We'll see how they call it. Let's not put the cart before the horse here. But the ref threw that flag instantly. Yeah, you are face mask. Yeah, 15 yards, automatic first down. You saw it pretty.
Yeah.
We got an injured guy down. Number 14 taking a knee. Is that Mateo Chips Ahoy Reed going down? I think it is. My boy. His dad, Keith. Oh my gosh. Kent. I'm brain farting. Is in the Coast Guard.
Oh, right on.
For about 30 years.
Yeah.
So instead of Ships Ahoy, I call him Chips Ahoy. Gotta have some fun, right?
Yeah, gotta have fun.
Gotta have fun. Miles and miles and miles of fun. Here all week. Try the poutine. All right. 1st and 10, Langley at the 45-yard line. Chilliwack up 22 points. A smattering of seconds left on the clock in the first half action here. Here's the snap, under center. Handoff up the middle. Who's got the ball? 91.
He's still going.
Dodging it. I totally messed me up. I completely lost a sleight of hand on that.
No idea where that ball was.
Brody Hunter having a great game, but couldn't get too much. Got a yard on the play. When's this clock going to run down? They've been 0.6 seconds for like 5 minutes now.
I can't see many more plays after this.
No. But maybe get them 2 more downs and they'll call it. Now Keith would never trust anybody. Our head referee. You ever gotten on his bad side?
Keith?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I live on his bad side.
You get him mad. And the calls, oh, live ball.
Oh, they get it back.
The Bears get it back, but for a huge loss. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, that's the end of our first half. A 22-0 Chilliwack lead. Lots of football left to play. Langley with a bit of momentum coming in. I'm going to run down to the field. We have a halftime presentation as we honor the 2009. Oh, Captain Sirius down there, Caden Anderson. Everybody's here today. The 2009 Chilliwack Giant championship team. So we're going to sign off. Tim, Amy, Matt Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. We'll see you on the field.
This football season was definitely, one I will never forget as a coach.
At the start of the year, we were pushing very hard because we all had the end goal in mind. We knew where we needed to be, and it seems when you start a year, you're so far away from that.
I really enjoyed myself this whole year. It's a great group of guys, great group of young kids, young men actually.
The difference between this year and a lot of previous years was that we were just so organized with daily practice schedules, and we had so many coaches that it was almost an overabundance of resources.
Our coaching staff, I felt, was a very good coaching staff for this level.
It's greatly appreciated to see so many people here. Hey, if we can have that 09 team start moving towards the main gate here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Hey, you guys, move down towards the main gate. Let's go. So what we're doing here today, if you haven't heard or seen on our website, is in 2009, our midget team won the provincial championship. And we're doing a little bit of a video tribute in honoring some of these ladies and men that helped Chilliwack have an exceptional year that year. We're going to introduce our coaches, managers, trainers, and then our players. So if they can come out as follows, please. Coach Mike Kelly. Coach Brent McGilvery. Coach Darren Sharp, who's not here, unfortunately, is in Ontario. Coach Scott Wallace is living in Alberta. Coach Jason Doddridge, Coach Kyle Litchauer, Coach Brad Gregory, all wish they could be here, but previous engagements took them away. Coach Jeff Whitehead is in Ontario, and he's watching us online right now. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Lauren Kennedy, Steve Gillespie, and Mike Weiss, again, also are away. Our trainers are Dusty Grosvenor. Come on out, Dusty. Sandra Shepard. Our managers is Julie Hayden and Tammy Perret. Without these people behind the scenes, these young men would have never had the season they had. It takes a whole lot of people to make them successful. Our videographer was a big part of this. Mr. Fred Oldendorf, come on out. He documented everything, he scouted it, he had our film ready to go. We were at the leading edge back in those days about scouting teams and how you went about your business. And I truly believe without the work that Fred did for us, we wouldn't have been near as successful. These guys had the perfect season that year, and a lot of these kids played for me since the age of 6 and 7, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime team that we were fortunate to have. I've been chasing that type of team for the last 10 years and haven't found it again. These guys put up 502 points and gave up 78, and they were really mad about giving up 78. They were the first annual Chili Bowl champs in 2009. Of course, they were the 2009 division champions, the BCL champions, and of course, finally, the BCCFA provincial champs. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my special teams coordinator, Daryl Boykowicz, my bad. It's on here too, Daryl, my bad. There's just so many names. By number here, we've got number 2, Teddy Took. Number 4, Ryan Schneeberger. Number 6, Dylan Boykowicz. Number 7, Cody Perret. Number 8, Jeremy Dumas. Number 9, Gage Levesque. Number 12, Brendan Scott. Number 19, John Dunning. Number 20, Shane Grosvenor. Number 21, Ari Nakagawa. Number 22, Robert Dunning. Number 23, Brad Esau. Number 24, Mark Middleton. Number 25, Craig Kraus. Number 26, the leading rusher in the province that year, the MVP of the championship game, Josh Hayden. Number 27, 32, James Williams. Number 33, Shane Driscoll. Now Shane Driscoll, interesting story. He's actually coaching a Adam game for Adam Blue in Abbotsford, and he's doing his darndest to get here. So we really appreciate seeing a kid like Shane Driscoll giving back to the program and coaching his nephew for Adam Blue. Number 36, Colin Hay. Number 37, Travis Lenko. Number 38, Matt Van Giel. Number 39, Alex Lafon. Number 47, Andrew Walker. Number 48, Daniel Apperlou. Number 49, James Gauthier. Number 50, Sheldon Mojan. Number 51, Usman Ahmed. Number 53, Matthew Redikoff. Number 55, Brandon Dargatz. Number 56, Daniel Coffin. Number 58, Sean Sliman. Number 59, Jordan Howling. Number 62, Big Tyler Oldendorf. Number 63, Tyler Engel. Number 64, Eric Lenko. Number 65, Richard Wilkinson. Number 66, Evan Foster, who's got a very good reason he plays for the Calgary Stampeders, so he couldn't be here. Number 83, Zach Williams. Number 87, Ryan Periski, and last but not least, number 90, Cole Herman. The 2009 Midget Provincial Champions. As you can see, this is only about half of them. They were a pretty imposing bunch when they were all together. They've all turned out to be fine young men, and it's a real honor and a privilege to be here standing in front of you guys and announcing this wonderful group of young men. I just hope that these kids playing here today can achieve the same success, and I wish them all the best in the second half here. Go Giants, go. Thank you. Key points to complete a game: concentration, discipline, perseverance, and sportsmanship. Guys, I think that's enough for one night. Let's go home.
This season was certainly an interesting year. We started out this summer, in Richmond, with a group of kids that we weren't sure what direction things were going to go in.
At the end of that game, I didn't have a sense whether we were that good or they were that bad.
Best feeling in the entire world, man. Doesn't get any better than this.
A new feeling. I hadn't felt, I hadn't won the big game before. It was just an amazing feeling. And I remember talking to some of the guys after the game saying, this is just unbelievable that you get paid off for working so hard to trying to do the right thing, and we actually get rewarded.
At the end of the game there, when my wife came over and hugged me, she told me you finally did it. It was very emotional, and it is even talking about it now. I was very proud, and I was proud that my wife and my daughter were both there.
I was just overcome with everything that I had felt. The amount of hard work that everyone had put in, the amount of sacrifices that people have made, things that have happened personally to people on this team over the course of 9 months, sacrifices, just unreal. Oh, I can't believe it! Best in the province, baby! Woo! Yeah! Joshua, come here, baby! Wow! Yeah!
To actually do it in this moment, this feeling right now is unbelievable. I'm so proud of the guys.
Champions. They're a strong team, good endurance, no doubt. The best team I ever coached. Telling you, they're really good.
They came out here and they fought a very good team, and they came away with a hard-fought championship. And I'll tell you, it's one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I don't think I'll ever forget it.
Best feeling in the entire world, man. Doesn't get any better than this.
'em. I love these boys. I love them to death. Great game.
Winning the provincial championship was probably my best feeling in football. We'd booked a holiday for the, we thought was to be after the last game of the season. Unfortunately, the game was to be played on a Sunday instead of a Saturday, and we ended up traveling and missing the provincial championship. And missing the provincial championship after 9 months investment of multiple days a week and really putting a lot into the club, it was very difficult for me. We looked at canceling the trip. As soon as I got back from the holidays and after we won the championship, I went to a coaches meeting and got the opportunity to put the Giants 2009 decal on the trophy. Coach had my medal ready for us and got a chance to sit down with the staff and kind of dissect film one last time watching the championship game. So it was a really big night for me, to tell you the truth. It was my chance to kind of celebrate and close off the year like I didn't get a chance to while I was in Mexico and they were winning the football game. There was 2 plays watching the championship game that I kind of jumped out of my seat. The first one was the kickoff in the second half, the onside kick, just watching it occur. It was like I was watching it in slow motion. And 1, I couldn't believe we made the call, and 2, I couldn't believe we executed it. And then late in the game when we were looking after the ball, Cody being reckless with the ball, when all we really needed to do was sit on it. I think Mike and Cody appreciated me not being on the bench for that, because I think I would have stormed the field.
Any team that wins anything of significance is invited to meet the mayor and council and be honored and recognized with a certificate of recognition of their accomplishment.
The mayor and council want to wish the team congratulations on the perfect season.
It would have been nicer if they would have thrown us a parade. But it was good. I mean, it was nice to see the guys up there and to get recognized for their accomplishment. I mean, it's the Chilliwack team, and to see the community recognize that and support that is great, and it's great for them.
Just seeing that our players were able to be recognized for all the hard work and effort, and the coaches, just caps off the season really nice.
For me, the hardest thing about the end of a football season is the goodbyes. You have to finally let it all go. You have players that are moving on to play college football, junior football, going to school, the workforce.
To the 2009 Chilliwack Giants team, you're a great group of kids. I said so many times to different people in the community when they'd ask me, oh, hey Mike, how's the team going, kind of thing. And I'd say, oh, we're doing just fine. And I'd say, you know, we have got a great group of guys.
I just want to wish the 18-year-olds and the rest of the whole team the best in the future. And I hope everyone that's coming back will come back, and I look forward to next season.
I've been really impressed with how wonderful and respectful and die-hard these guys have been.
Congratulations to a group of players, a group of young men who have accomplished something that they need to understand is very special and may not happen again.
To the Giants players, I would want to say thank you for a very rewarding season and a championship year. That's not something as a group we're able to say very often.
I just want to say special thanks to Mike Kelly, because if it wasn't for Mike Kelly, none of this would have been possible.
I'm proud of every one of you. I wish you all the best. For those that are moving on, I wish you all the best in your football careers. I wish you all the best in your personal life. As far as those coming back, you better be ready.
My hope for everybody is to have a happy, prosperous new year, and I wish them all nothing but the best.
Captains are going to meet in the middle of the field before the second half.
And we're back for second half action. Tim, Amy, Matt Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. A 22-0 Chilliwack lead, showing a very spread out, balanced offense, I felt in that first half.
Yeah, it was. Sorry. I was getting an update from the score out in Maple Ridge. Very balanced attack by Chilliwack. They spread the ball around a lot. They got the 3 scores that are on the board, and they could have had a 4th one there towards the end of the second quarter. But they went for the field goal instead, and that didn't go their way. So, not so good.
Not so good, but I'm looking for some Langley here. I want to see some Langley in the second half. Get some points on the board, give us a bit of excitement. Of course, the Junior Bantam team is sponsored by Woodspan Developments, and I'm remiss in my responsibilities on that. I apologize. Our fantastic sponsor. Okay. Chilliwack's kicking off. Will they kick it or will they try and recover it? Matt Macri?
They seem to go with that onside kick. I mean, they opened up the kickoff with an onside kick. Every time they've scored, they've done the onside kick. Well, they kicked one deep.
One deep.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
All right.
So Maple Ridge is leading Abbotsford 36-0 with 8 minutes to go in the 4th.
I'm feeling a comeback. Pardon me. All right. Number 11. Kean Jenner is going to boot that ball. Let's see how hard he hits it. And there's our onside. Lets it bobble out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. So Langley takes over their own 49, 1st and 10, down 22 points. A couple of scores and they're in it.
Yep.
They just got to get their offense going.
3 and they're tied.
3 and they're tied.
Yeah.
Right? They just need the offense.
And they were doing a good job moving the ball, but they'd have a good play of moving the ball and then followed by 2 bad plays.
Yeah.
You know? And consistency has been one thing that you fight against this Chilliwack defense.
It's tough. And then, and Langley, just a reminder, they're down a few key players, right?
Yeah.
Keaton McPherson, K-Mac, is their starting quarterback, and he's on the DL. So
it's 94 is over on the sideline.
Yeah, took a hard hit in the first.
Yeah.
Okay. Under center. I formation. There go the slot backs. 91's the handoff. And nice job. And number 32 again on defense for Chilliwack, Caden Dyer.
Yep.
Having a heck of a game. He doesn't get high IHOP. There is no justice. But that was a good carry by number 91. Picks up 6 yards on that for a 2nd and 4.
Well, he's had to step up. Number 91, Evan Hoy, has to step up ever since 94 Brady Hunter went down. And he's done a really good job of it. He's got some really good yardage today. I love the extra effort that he puts in. He doesn't give up on first contact, really keeps those feet pumping and pushes himself forward.
Okay, 2nd and 4. I formation, under center. There's a snap, 91. Stuffed to the line, not off his feet yet. And I think that's Gavin Parks. Is that Dyer again?
Yep.
Dyer
again. Dyer is on fire.
Loving him, man, Macri. Absolute gold. Dyer is on fire. Pushes them back for now a 3rd and 7 when it was a 2nd and 4 or 2nd and 2. So for the loss. And defense wins the championships, and holy mackerel, he wants it bad.
Yep.
That was a lovely video tribute and tribute in general for the 2009 Giants.
I thought it was really good. I think it's great to do stuff like that. It's been 10 years, and you get those kids back out there and you recognize them, and it shows that it wasn't a flash in the pan. They weren't forgotten.
Scored 500 points, gave up 78. Live ball in the backfield, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And he had the hole there. It was massive. He puts that ball in the belly, and it's unfortunate. This is one of the things we work with all the time with the kids is the handoff. Don't reach for the ball.
Yeah.
You open up the bread box, slam it shut.
Stinky armpits.
Slam it shut. Eat that ball in your belly and run forward. You reach for it, there's so many things that can go wrong like that.
Such as?
Exhibit A, Your Honor.
1st and 10, Giants at the offensive 49-yard line. And you don't want to give up any yardage to this team because they really are coming with a balanced attack. The Greyhound had a bit of a bruised knee. He's back. He just ran off. But he's back in action, playing just fine. So they got pretty much a healthy squad. And there's the snap. Huey to Yapo. Does he get some room? Dodges. No.
Oh.
41's got his number.
41 has been
Reese.
Reese has been just on fire on defense for the North Langley Bears. He's done a really good job of the tackles from behind, like the pursuit tackles. Stopped a couple of touchdowns in there. You saw Yapple winding up. He was moving bodies out of the way, and there comes Reese in and just takes him down.
When you got a player like Yappo, it's really important for the opposing team to have 1 or 2 guys that's not scared of him and is strong enough to bring him down.
Yeah.
And that's how you contain them, right? And for the most part, they're doing a very good job. Like he's their top player, and he's been there. He's had some big plays, but they've kept him in check. Well, there's the stutter. Cuts to the outside. He's got some moves. Gets a block. Beats a tackle. Beats another tackle. He's got one man to beat, and Yappo's in the end zone. They connect on the 2-point conversion. We're going to straight time.
Yeah.
That is a just superb run, and that's where Yappo really will punish you.
Well, he lost his shoe at the end there. I don't know if he lost it during the run or after the run, but he's in the end zone putting his shoe on. And he ran so fast he ran out of his runners. Here he goes around the outside edge here, gets past that, makes a move on that defender, beats that last defender there, and he is off to the races.
Where'd he blow his shoe? No, he's got him on.
No, watch this. Oh, we stopped. Afterwards, he was messing with it. It looked like it might have come loose when he was running.
A little loose.
Yeah. Well, no, it was right off his foot. He was knelt down, putting it back on.
Oh, okay.
You were off checking the cooler for beer.
Can you blame me? And that's good. 2 points. It's a 30-point lead, so they give straight times. That clock's just going to run.
Yeah.
I was hoping for more from Langley. I appreciate they have a depleted squad. They're an excellent team. I would have liked to see them get some points on the board, make it a bit more of a game. But, it happens sometimes, right?
Yep.
Just ask the Houston Astros. What's going on?
Oh, we're being told that they can totally hear us, too, in the stands.
They hear us in the stands?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a sec here. I'm going to talk to Robbie.
What? They could hear us. Oh, maybe out.
Well, if they can hear us in the stands, could Wayne Bjorky bring us a couple of waters?
Yeah. And a poutine? Maybe.
It's probably coming through the handheld mic. No big deal. Okay. Langley, 1st and 10. At the 45-yard line. Let's see them make some noise here. They've only thrown one pass the whole game. So it's tough to win. Quarterback sneaker.
45-yard line.
Number 46. And he got some yardage on that. I'm going to give him a good 4 or 5 yards. And that's 46, who, of course, Maddox McLean. Mamak. McLean. McLeod. What was that? What was the cop show? And the guy on the horseback, the cowboy hat. McLeod?
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
Good old McLeod. The old sheepskin. Who's the actor? You got the phone. Come on.
Oh, McLeod?
Oh, live ball in the backfield.
On the play.
And Chilliwack celebrating like it's theirs. Let's get an official.
Looks like Chilliwack Giants ball.
And it's a Giants ball. Sometimes it's just not your afternoon.
Dennis Weaver.
Thank you. McLeod.
Yeah. That was a good one.
It's a classic. Bring back the McLeods of the world. My son's got a friend. He's like, yeah, normally I watch Netflix. Like, what do you watch? Friends. I'm like, oh my God. Really? Where's your dignity? Come on.
Yeah. Well, we share a Netflix account at my house, right?
Well, good luck with that.
And for the longest time, it was just my username, and everybody went on, right?
Okay.
And then my daughter started watching like Vampire Diaries and all these vampire shiny people love stories, and I was like, okay, you're getting your own account.
I don't want anybody at the cable company thinking that's me.
Yeah.
Chase Chappell got some room to the outside. He's got some moves and pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line. He's having a great season. Opened the scoring in the first drive, and he's got such sweet wheels.
And 46, he's playing linebacker and quarterback today because of the injury to K-Mac. And he did a good job of there, just getting out. Didn't do anything fancy, just shove him out of bounds.
That's all you got to do?
No, he's playing safety. My bad.
Oh, come on.
Well, he's built like a linebacker if you're a DB linebacker.
So it looks like we're going to have a Chilliwack Ridge Meadows.
Well, we caught my Falcons out just yet. They got 8 minutes left.
And they're down by 45 points.
36. Come on, don't get so dramatic.
So, Middle Ridge Giants, next game. That'll be a good game. That'll be the VCFL Championship in Meadow Ridge.
Yep, in Meadow Ridge. Next Saturday.
And you and I will be calling that.
We shall be calling that. We got the Adams in the morning, followed by the Peewees, and then the Junior Bantams.
Sounds good.
And then Bantam and Midget, I do believe.
Yes, on a Sunday. Is that going to be the Sunday?
No, I think that's Saturday night. I think we're doing it all in one day.
Holy mackerel.
It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day. Bring snacks.
Change of clothes. Foot massager. Storybooks.
Storybooks. Yes.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar is my favorite, man. I'm just telling you right now. just toss that and the bear snores on. Throwing it out there.
The bear snores on.
You ever read those when you're...
Yep.
Yeah. And the bear snores on. Okay. All on a timeout. Kind of curious what the Giants are talking about out there when they're up by 30 points.
Well, they can't, at this point, they can't call a timeout.
So was Langley.
North Langley did.
Yeah.
And I think, they want to get out there and make sure that everybody's on the same page here, and they want to stop any more, shut the gates.
They've had a good game. They just can't get their offense going.
Yeah.
And it happens, right?
Yep. Hey, we've had that problem all year long, man. All year long. Our defense does well, but our offense just couldn't get going, and yep.
But kids had fun.
Yep. They're always smiling.
That's the important thing. The snap, the handoff, the Greyhound to the outside. Does he get the blocking? A tiny bit. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Still picked up a good 3-4 yards on the play. And Chilliwack's job is just to contain or keep the ball rolling. Keep that clock going.
Yeah.
5 yards to go.
It's straight time.
It should be.
And imagine it would be.
Yes.
Second and about 5 for the Giants.
Because it should be. It would be.
It would be. Ball's about the 24.5-yard line, thereabouts. A 30-0 lead. Second half action. Team Amy Mad Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. A beautiful afternoon here. Owen Tuddy at pivot. Hands off to Yapo Conte. Stiff arm. Still on his feet. And pushed out of bounds, I'm going to say 8-yard line.
Yep.
So a first and goal for Chilliwack as the clock winds down.
Number 41 again, Reese. What's Reese's last name?
Stewart.
Reese Stewart does a great job coming across the field here and just puts the shoulder in the Yapo and drives him out of bounds. Great effort by Reese Stewart there.
He's playing. I mean, they had some really good individual efforts.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the problem is when your top quarterback's down, it's tough to get the offense going, right?
Well, your top quarterback's down. Your best running back's now down.
Yeah.
You got 3 players over on the bench there with ice packs and no helmet, so they're not ready to go.
Yeah. But you showed up and you fought.
Yeah.
There's the bull. What an arm. Holy mackerel. And it looks like they had the Greyhound in his sights, but you couldn't haul it in.
He lost the sighting a bit on that because the defender got in his line of sight.
And where's the sun? Oh, and the sun wasn't quite blocking his eyes. Looks like we have cake.
I thought you were going to get whiplash how fast your head spun around on that one. And I didn't even see it. You must have smelt it as it was coming.
I sensed it.
You sensed it.
I knew it was there. Okay. First and goal, Giants. Second down. First and goal.
Second and goal. Second and goal, Giants.
I missed a play.
No, you didn't. We just called the play where they...
Oh, right. Drop the ball.
Yeah.
I'm losing it. I'm dropping the ball. Carter Dallas. Does he get in? Does he fight? He fights. Sets up third and goal. Did he get some yardage on that? Got a little bit. Oh, look at this cake. Oh, it looks so good. Thank you very much.
That one right there.
Celebratory cake to celebrate the 2009 championship. And this is pretty much the brain thrust of Suresh Parade, this whole tribute we had today.
And Wayne's got all his rings on today.
He does.
All 3 of them. Look at that.
Bling. Bling the bling.
The half a Belichick right there.
Wayne the Bling Bjorgi. Flashing the hardware. Third and goal. Pardon me. All the sugar I've been eating. Cake is exactly what I need. There's the snap. And doesn't look like they got it in.
No, I think it was a quarterback keeper there. Number 30. No.
Yeah, Owen Tuddy.
Oh, yep. He just tried to come off to the side there and force it into the end zone, but just not quite enough there.
That's okay. I mean, it's a 1st and 10 at the 3-yard line for Langley, and they're down by 30 points. So really all Chilliwack wants to do is just wind the clock down and start celebrating, right?
Yeah.
So we got about 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. I got the sun right in my eyes. The clock winding? Somebody hit a button. There we go. Heavens. We won't ask you back. That's it for you this season.
You can't do this again until next year.
That's right. Okay. And while we're on this, thank you very much to all the volunteers in community football. Without you, these games don't happen. Coaches, trainers, time clock, announcers, concession, you name it. Okay, well, that play didn't pick up too many yards, so it's a 2nd and 10. And Langley needs to get that ball moving up the field there because they don't want to give up any more points.
No, definitely not.
Let me try this cake. How is it?
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I bet you it's outstanding, man. Outstanding.
It's excellent.
Oh, yeah. That's good cake. Gotta love a good cake. Here we go. Under center. Looks like it's a keeper. Got a few yards on that. Did we get a...
Not enough for a first down, but probably picked about 5 or 6 there.
Not bad. So a third and about 3.
Yep.
So they got to get that ball going. So what do? They kick it away or do they try? They go for it.
Well, you might as well go for it at this point. I mean, you get the 3
No harm.
Yeah, you get the 3-4 yards that you need. You get a first down. You don't. Well,
it's straight time. So
yeah,
I'm going to the chocolate part now. Oh my God, fantastic! Takes the safety. Not a bad play. So gave up 2 points.
I like that the icing's not overly sugary.
Yeah, because that's the last thing I need right now. After raiding my kids' Halloween candy all morning. Oh my God. But they don't eat anything with peanuts. So I mean, the O-Henrys and Snickers are just calling to me. So I got to eat them. What do you want me to do? It would be 32-0 because we had. Oh, we got a penalty. Pardon me.
Yeah.
If someone grossing the cake, I'm missing the action here.
So you have to run that again.
Okay, I missed the call.
I got to tell you, Tim, it was one of the proudest moments of my life yesterday.
What was that?
I went to Walmart.
Oh.
And I walked past the half-price chocolate.
Oh.
Didn't even flinch. Didn't even turn my head.
Cold
didn't even
sweats.
glance. Nope.
Handshaking? No. Oh, that's
none.
good.
Yep.
That's progress.
Wasn't even interested.
He's going to take a knee?
Or a tackle.
Now he's got the safety. Okay. Now we got a safety. So that comes out to the 45 now?
Yeah. Well, they got to do the free kick.
Okay, I'm missing what's going on here. They just
Procedure.
got tackled. Oh, it's procedure. They got another flag on the play.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
So 41 tried to run the ball there, gets tackled by number 11, gets up, and he goes to flip the ball to the rep as 11 stands up in front. So it hits him in the face mask, right? And 11 looked like he was really, he was like, what the heck, right? 41, sorry, no, I was running to the rep. You're right in front of him.
Perfect timing.
And they're like, cooler heads prevailed.
And the water boy's back out there for Langley. And it looks like they're enjoying some water this time. Okay. I need some water. Oh my God, this cake's making me super thirsty. So a Langley timeout. Should be we keep saying it's a 32-point lead. It's a 30-point lead. Because every time they try to get the safety, they get a penalty. So it's like the longest safety I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I'm pretty sure this quarter's over, too, and they just want to finish this at this end, and then they'll move it to the other end.
All right. We got a crying baby out there.
Third down again.
Some little monster's not having too much fun out there. All right. Right, tripped and fell. Poor little guy. There's the safety. Are there flags? No.
Another safety is their flags.
We're good. Okay. Now it's 32-0 Chilliwack. That took a really long time. That was a challenge.
And now they're switching ends.
So Chilliwack takes over in the 45, right?
No, they could, I guess. It's supposed to be a free kick, but I don't think they're doing any more kicking here. They're just like,
no.
Let's get this moving.
And neither team is moving with a whole heck of a lot of enthusiasm out there.
No.
You think the Giants would be kind of pumped up running the field, Jack? No, they're sort of sauntering out. Okay.
So, well, I thought that was
now the refs
the
are
quarter.
wondering.
I'm not sure anybody really has a good idea what's going on. Okay, so there's the end of the quarter.
Okay.
All right.
Keith forgot to wave his flag. His hanky.
So now the kickoff will come from the Bears will be kicking the opposite direction now. Or are they just taking it on the 40?
I think they're taking it on the
35.
35. Okay. So Chilliwack ball on the 35.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, North Langley ball on the 35.
North Langley gets the ball back.
I don't know how that happens after a safety. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
But they don't do the kickoff, but Chilliwack should still get the ball. It shouldn't be their ball. I think there's a little more than a little confusion going on here.
Because they're not going to put Chilliwack there on offense, on the offensive 30-yard line. All right, Langley's got the ball.
Langley's got the ball. Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless they fumbled and gave up a touchdown and we didn't catch that.
No, they signal a safety.
Yeah.
All right. Hand off. And give him 2 or 3 yards up the gut. Number 91 on the carry for Langley. Evan Hoy.
No,
it's a little bit confusing, but
there must have been some communication on the field because none of the coaches are losing it. So we're just confused because we don't know what's going on, but it looks like everybody else does. So we're good.
I say just go for it.
Go for it. 32-0. Clocks are running. Let Langley have another shot.
Under center. I formation. Not a lot of passion going on that field right now. There's the handoff. Number 10. Oh, he's got some moves. Look at this.
Oh.
Holy mackerel. Bust through. Held onto the ball. Gets all the way to the 50-yard line in the offensive zone. What a nice carry.
What a beautiful run that was.
25 yards.
Yeah, he does a great job here of spotting the hole, planting a foot, and just turning upfield. I love it. He comes across. There's the hole. Turns sharp left and heads upfield, running away from the defenders. And does a really good job of getting the ball there. And that's number 10. What's his name?
Number 10 is none other than Pharaoh Hassan.
Pharaoh Hassan does a great job there.
Super duper trooper. Nice shifty shoulders on that play. Okay. Hand off 91, right off the line of scrimmage. I'm going to give him 2 yards on the play.
But what I don't like about this play here is they don't do anything after it to try and get the rest of the defense to bite on it. So you can't really lead this into a fake go somewhere else because they don't really do anything.
Okay, second and about 9. Now into fourth quarter action here. A 32-point Chilliwack lead. Langley's ball. And quarterback keeper, number 46, goes nowhere. And who was on that tackle? Number
65.
Matthew Gansky, the Godfather.
The Godfather. Shut that down.
Mr. No Game Face. No angry face. That was hilarious. I'm like, does he have his angry, his game face? Like, Matthew doesn't have an angry face. Okay. 3rd and 9. Langley. I formation. The snap. 91.
Oh, he turned sideways.
Look at this. Got some room. Got some moves. Extends the body. Does he get the first down? He gets it.
Oh, yeah. He's way past it.
Fantastic. Evan Hoy. He's having a great game.
Really good. He's really stepped in to fill the role that, when Brody Hunter went down here. But I like this. He comes across it. He turns sideways and runs through the line. The hole wasn't big enough for him to run forward. So
and look at the leap he does with his leg pinned. All right, 1st and 10 Langley. At the old 37-yard line. There's an echo in here. All right, under center. I formation. There's a handoff. Number 10. He's got some wheels and all down. Grabs him by the jersey, just by the number 14. Chips Ahoy Reed.
Yeah. Oh, and Carter Dallas is limping there. He went down kind of funny. I'm good.
He's walking it off. He's okay. What's he going to do? Pardon me. Listen to me drink. Oh, my gosh. The cake's making me thirsty. All right. Got my water. Got my cake. I'm all set. I'm ready for the fourth quarter. Here we go. I formation. 2nd and about 6. Langley ball. There's the handoff. Number 81. Haven't seen him today. Got some good yards. He's pretty close.
Well, he did a really good job of just coming at a full head of steam and picking off that ball.
Lucas Kinch.
And just driving forward, covers it up with both hands, lowers the shoulders, and powers forward.
It's nice to see that Langley's not rolling over.
Oh, no.
They're fighting hard here, and they're getting some yards, so good on them.
Well, the coaches over there, they've told these kids, this is it. If you guys lose today, we're done for the season. If you want to play next week, you got to fight. And they've taken them serious, and they've gone out there and fought. Tough Chilliwack defense. Very tough Chilliwack defense.
Okay, I formation. Keeper. No. Did he get it?
No.
The Killer Bee saying no way. And they're signaling. Looks like they're putting it the other way. I don't think they got it.
No. It's going to go in the opposite direction.
Yep, Chilliwack ball. Came close. Just couldn't do it. See, that's when you do a sneaker, right? They had the chain links on the other down in the first half.
Yeah.
And they tried to do some lateral thing. And it's kind of like, what are you thinking? Just get the,
drive forward.
Just get the snap and jump forward, right?
Yeah.
But they did it. It didn't work. Chilliwack was waiting for it, so Chilliwack ball. And I'm guessing the Giants should just keep that ball on the ground, just grind that clock down. Around 6 or so minutes left to go in the game. Have another bite of cake. Oof, got 'em full. They feed me here. Best thing about football season ending, goes right into Christmas. Oh, jeez. Go cold turkey. Having a dry January, February through to March.
Oh.
Blood sugar down.
I just keep walking past the chocolate, I tell you.
It's hard to do. As I eat cake while I broadcast on the internet, the World Wide Web.
Talking with your mouth full.
Oh. Trying to get a yappo just off the fingertips. I think that was an incomplete pass. That was a forward pass.
Yeah, that was a forward pass.
Yeah.
But Yappo just about bounced it back to the right to the defender's end. I think if Reese Stewart there was paying attention, it would have landed right in his hands.
Could have had a touchdown. It looks like there was a little bit of a confusion in the backfield. They tried to do a couple of plays, and Langley, to their credit, the defense has really picked up when it has to. They get it back there and kind of mess up Huey, right?
Well, this defense, Langley defense has been solid today. I mean, this is a Chilliwack team that can drop 60 points on another team.
Easily.
And they've kept them at 32.
Yeah. I mean, they played great. They had some sacks.
Yep, some sacks. They've had some turnovers, big plays when they needed to. But they made 4 mistakes, and Chilliwack capitalized on those.
And off the capo. Yeah, capo. Okay. Yappo Conte, pardon me. The capo. Oh, look at this. Bounces off one guy. He's got some room to the outside. 74's got him in his sights. Do they get him? Does 41 show up? No. And Yappo's got his second touchdown of the game. A 38 Chilliwack lead. Holy mackerel. And I don't see any flags anywhere, do you?
Nope. Looks good. He did a little dance in the end zone there. That just about earned him a flag.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
They're going for 2? What do you think?
Oh, they'll probably try and kick. I don't know. No, it looks like they're going to run a play instead.
Sets up a little quicker. It's not like you need any more points, right?
Yeah. Oh, no.
No.
No, they're putting the ticking tee back. So, yep, they're gonna go for 1. They're gonna go for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the huddle.
Yeah.
That's the go for 1 huddle. I can tell from here.
Yeah. Well, Parks came out there and he got the kicking platform and he got it all set up. And then he realized, we're not doing that. And he just ran it back in and put it back on the upright. So.
Huey, lateral pass to Carter Dallas. Nope, pardon me, not Carter Dallas. Number 80. Zacharias. The Zacher. Didn't get it, but no big deal.
Zach attack.
It's Zacharias. Kid's got a kick-ass set of hair. Jack Zacharias.
Nice.
Zacharias. He's got a mop of hair on him. This massive red curly thing. Just gold, man.
Yeah.
Looks fantastic.
The ball should come out to about the 35, 40-yard line now. 45. There we go.
The Langley ball, the 45.
3-minute warning.
3-minute warning. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You're only off by 30 seconds. That's not bad. Okay.
There we go.
A prominent 38-point Chilliwack lead. Tim Amy, Matt Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. It's been a good afternoon of football.
Yes, it has.
And we have had a good game. We had the 2009 championship commemorative. It's been a lot of fun. Handed out the check to one of our lottery winners. Hand off, number 10 to the outside. I'm giving him 4 yards on that carry. And number 10, Farrell Hassan, having a good game. He's a short, kind of speedy guy, and give him a half an inch, he takes a mile.
Yep, he does a really good job there of just kind of spinning in the holes. He comes across in that jet and finds the opening, turns upfield really well. But once he gets to that second level and the linebackers converge on him, he gives up a lot of size.
It's hard. He's got the low center of gravity, right? So when you're small and you're quick like that, it's tough to tackle. Because you always want to tackle low, right?
Yeah.
But he gets nice and low. It's kind of hard to. You got to try and get him high. It's tough to bring him down. Hand off up the middle, and no dice. Doesn't do it. Big 52 for the Giants. Jake the Axe Wood sets up third down.
Yeah, he filled that hole quickly, took away the running path, and they've seen this play too many times today, so now they're just trying to stuff up holes.
And Matthew Gansky goes off. Jaden Porter comes on. 64 for 65. Everyone's getting some action today. So who's your IHOP?
Well, I'm going to go number 41 on the Langley Bears.
For sure?
For sure. I mean, he's had a great game. And then number 32.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Deister, as you calling him?
Diremaker.
Diremaker, yeah.
Killing it. We're just killing it. Rolls out. One number 10 and just couldn't do it. They're going to call the game?
That's going to be the ball game right there.
That'll be the ball game. All right. Well, a Chilliwack Giant win, a big one, sets up Chilliwack Meadow Ridge next week at the VCFL Championship in Maple Ridge. You and I will be calling that game.
You betcha.
It's going to be fun. We've had a great game here. I don't know if they're going to do IHOP because in a game like this, they may not do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm going to send my boy, Mr. Talon the Claw Fisher, out there with the microphone to make the call. In the meantime, we're going to sign off. It's Tim Amy, Matt Macri, ChilliwackGiants.com. See you next week.
See you next week, Tim.
Sounds good.